Hello, welcome to the Daily Poetry Project, and a very powerful and angry and somber poem this morning, or whenever you're watching it. It's by Elizabeth Bishop. Just to give you a bit of context for this, she is in Brazil, and she is watching the tradition that they have of lighting these fire lanterns that go up and circle into the night, looking very beautiful. Then they occasionally fall down, and the fire wreaks havoc on them, helpless animals and the nature underneath. It's really a metaphor for the bombing, well, in her case, the bombing of German citizens by America. But it's really about any helpless community that's visited by bombs and fire and death and their helplessness and suffering and pain. I was going to say, I hope you enjoy it, but perhaps that's not the point. It's called The Armadillo. It's by Elizabeth Bishop, and this is how it reads. This is the time of year when almost every night the frail, illegal fire balloons appear, climbing the mountain height. Rising toward a saint still honoured in these parts, the paper chambers flush and fill with light that comes and goes like hearts. Once up against the sky, it's hard to tell them from the stars, planets that is, the tinted ones, Venus going down, or Mars, or the pale green one. With a wind they flare and falter, wobble and toss, but if it's still they steer between the kite sticks of the Southern Cross, receding, dwindling, solemnly and steadily forsaking us, or in the downdraft from a peak, suddenly turning dangerous. Last night another big one fell. It splattered like an egg of fire against the cliff behind the house. The flame ran down. We saw the pair of owls who nest there, flying up and up, their whirling black and white stained bright pink underneath, until they shrieked up out of sight. The ancient owl's nest must have burned hastily, all alone. A glistening armadillo left the scene, rose-flecked, head down, tail down, and then a baby rabbit jumped out, short-eared, to our surprise, so soft, a handful of intangible ash with fixed, ignited eyes. Too pretty, dreamlike mimicry, oh falling fire and piercing cry and panic, and a weak mailed fist clenched ignorance against the sky.